Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you have been itching on building side projects faster, easier, without having to spend all the time with the front end, the back end, the design and everything, I've got something amazing for you. In this video, I am going to be sharing 5 project ideas that you can build, ship and execute with Lovable, which is a tool that helps you build and ship products faster with little to no code. In fact, minimal code or no code at all. I have built a fully functional website with Lovable using just English prompts. So why can't you do that with your products? So if you're interested in learning any of those, you definitely need to watch this video to the very end. So let's dive straight into it. Okay, so the first product or the first project that you can build with Lovable is a content or resource directory. So think of it like you are building a resource directory for designers, let's say graphics designers, or let's say all kinds of designers, for instance. So every graphics designer, motion designer, product designer, so any of those people that are interested in coming to your website can see that you have a content directory or a resource directory for all kinds of designers. So that's one product that you can create, and guess what, you can make money, you can monetize it. You can monetize maybe listing out or featuring some tools for designers. Like, you know, there are most of these products that launch that, you know, would want designers to test them out, try them out and all of that. And I mean, you could just charge, monetize it to feature most of those products, or you know, other kinds of resources. However it is, there's usually ways around monetizing stuff like that. Another content directory idea is probably you know, a curation of podcasts, you know, podcasts, all kinds of podcasts, maybe podcasts in the tech industry, podcasts in the fashion industry, whatever industry you are. But the main essence is you can use Lovable to create a resource directory for whatever you want to do and monetize it. The second project idea that you can build with Lovable is a job board. And the only way you can probably make this work is if you're building a job board with Lovable, you can divide it into different niches or different industries. So we have the dev rails, we have, okay, let's say we have the marketing, these are different niches within the tech industry. There's marketing, there is product, you know, there is developer, engineering. Like, there's so many niches that you can build a job board for. So imagine you want to build a job board for just designers. So that means you have your focus. I'm using designers because I mean, I've been a designer. But then another thing you may want to build a job board for is marketing professionals. You know, sometimes it's a bit difficult to scout for marketing roles. So you may want to build a job board for marketing professionals, for instance. So all kinds of marketers, everybody that falls under the marketing umbrella, video marketers, SEO and SEM specialists, growth hackers, all kinds of people. All you need to do is to use Lovable. You know, use prompts on how you want Lovable to design that for you and see your project come to life. Okay, so the next project idea that you can build with Lovable is challenge or cohort landing pages. So let's say you're running a bootcamp or you're running a content challenge, that I am right now, because I'm running a content challenge and I built that landing page with Lovable. So you can create a landing pages like that and even link it with Supabase if you want to, you know, collect data. So it's pretty easy. I'm gonna be showing you in my upcoming videos how to use Lovable to build a fully functional product. But if you are someone that wants to create, you know, programs like that, boot camps, mentorship programs, challenges and whatnot, imagine 100 Days of Code has a website. If you never knew, go check it out. It wasn't built with Lovable, but I'm just trying to show you a typical example of a challenge that you can build a website for. So for anybody that wants to participate in 100 Days of Code, you can always go to the website anytime, any day, and the information will be there for you to see. So you see, if you are currently working on similar projects, Lovable can help you do that and bring it to life. Okay, so another thing is building your personal knowledge base. So I mean, most of us already do that on Notion, building your second brain, you know, but it's more complicated because obviously you're writing anything and everything in Notion because it's a bit more private. But if you want to build a personal knowledge base in the public space, then Lovable is a tool that can help you bring that to life. You know, you just need to determine what you want to build what kind of information you want to put out, right? And if you're someone that's probably built a personal brand for yourself, you might choose to monetize it. For people to have access to this wealth of knowledge that you have, you might choose to monetize it. So that's another project that you can build with Lovable. And guess what? In all of these things that I've mentioned, you're not writing any single line of code. The same way I'm speaking to you right now is the same way you'll be typing into Lovable, and it's going to bring your product to life. Now tell me that is not cool. And finally, another project idea that you can build with Lovable is community landing pages, event directory, or community perks, or perks in general. So let's say you are someone that usually collates all kinds of discount codes, coupon codes. Let's say like sometimes Udemy runs sales, sometimes Coursera, sometimes, like, if you have access to things like that, you might want to build a landing page, or you might want to build a product that serves that purpose. So for everybody that wants to access any of these things, they don't have to start searching. They can just come to your landing page, or they can just come to your products and they see everything they need and choose whatever works for them. Let's say you're also maybe want to create an event directory in any industry at all, or in all industries. So if I go to the fashion industry tab, I should be able to see upcoming fashion events. If I go to the tech industry tab, I should be able to see upcoming tech events. Or even if you just want to specialize in the tech industry, you might want to look out, okay, what are the upcoming events, what are past events. So these are projects that you can build with Lovable. And as you grow your brand, or as you grow those projects, over time people would want to pay to access these things, and over time companies would want to pay you to feature them on the website. So now tell me that's not cool. You're not writing any code, you're not paying for the user interface, you're not paying for the user experience, you're not paying for the backend, you're just paying a subscription that lets you host and lets you do some other customization. But then outside of the subscription that you get to pay, Lovable is 100%, well, let me not say 100%, it's a freemium product, which means that you can use it for free, but then to access some other complex items or complex menus, you need to pay for it. So all the ideas that I've mentioned are ideas that you can actually execute without necessarily paying. So my darlings, those are 5 project ideas that you can build with Lovable. You don't need to overthink it. You don't need to start, going through a whole long process. You just need to start, input your prompts, build, redefine, remodify, ship out, and continue iterating until you get something perfect. So let me know in the comments if this video inspired you. What project are you looking towards or looking forward to building? And I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.